Imagine you're standing in the heart of a storm, chaos swirling around you, but within, you feel calm and unshaken. How do you reach such a state of mastery, where life's adversities no longer break you, but strengthen you? This is the power of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has guided some of the greatest minds through life's most challenging moments. In this video, we're going to dive deep into 11 Stoic tips for mastering yourself in life, a philosophy that teaches us not to be ruled by our circumstances, but by our inner resilience. Stoicism offers practical, timeless wisdom for mastering yourself in the modern world. Stay with me as we explore how these ancient teachings can transform your life today. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, don't forget to press the subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next video benefits. That gives us more motivation to continue sharing with you architecture interesting formula. 1. Seek challenges. Think back to a time when you truly grew as a person. Was it during moments of comfort or when you were tested beyond your limits? True greatness isn't found in the safety of our comfort zones, but in the fires of adversity. To unlock our full potential, we must actively seek challenges that push us beyond what we believe we can handle. This is the essence of growth. It occurs not when we feel secure and untested, but when we face obstacles head-on and come out stronger on the other side. In today's world, we often gravitate towards comfort. Society encourages us to seek convenience and avoid pain or difficulty. Whether it's through technology that simplifies tasks or routines that keep us within the familiar, many of us are lulled into staying in our safe zones. Yet, according to the principles of Stoicism, it is through adversity that our true selves emerge. Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca believed that only by facing life's trials and discomforts do we truly build character. As Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This reflects the Stoic idea that obstacles are not just barriers, but pathways to growth. When we embrace life's difficulties, whether they be in work, personal life, or health, we transform those obstacles into opportunities for inner strength and self-mastery. Take, for example, the Stoic practice of voluntary discomfort. Seneca recommended that his students periodically expose themselves to hardship, such as fasting or wearing simple clothes, to remind themselves that they can endure much more than they think. This practice teaches resilience and helps us realize that comfort is not necessary for happiness. By seeking out challenges voluntarily, Stoics learned that hardship builds inner fortitude and helps us face inevitable difficulties with a sense of calm and resolve. So, what challenge are you avoiding right now? Is it fear of failure or discomfort holding you back? Imagine how much your life could change if you embraced adversity instead of shying away from it. By stepping outside your comfort zone, you'll unlock a part of yourself that is stronger, more capable, and more resilient than you ever imagined. Growth comes from doing what is difficult, whether that means taking on a new project at work, pushing your physical limits in the gym, or confronting personal fears you've long avoided. The first step toward mastering yourself is to face discomfort, not flee from it. By identifying one challenge in your life and taking decisive action to overcome it, you'll not only grow but also develop a sense of freedom. The freedom that comes from realizing that you can handle more than you think, that obstacles are opportunities for growth, not reasons to quit. Embrace the challenge and you'll discover a power within yourself that is waiting to be unleashed. As the Stoics believed, it is through adversity that greatness is forged. 2. Choose your influences wisely. Have you ever considered how much the people around you shape who you become? In life, while we may not be able to choose our family, we do have the power to choose our friends, mentors, and role models. This is a privilege that must be exercised with great care. For the people we surround ourselves with have a profound impact on our growth and mindset. Just as the Stoic philosophers like Epictetus and Seneca taught, it is crucial to consciously curate the influences in our lives if we are to cultivate inner strength and self-mastery. In today's world, it is easier than ever to be influenced by people we barely know, through social media, entertainment, or even colleagues at work. These influences can either lead us to distraction, negativity, or envy, or they can elevate our thinking and help us grow. According to Stoicism, external factors, people, events, circumstances, are beyond our control. But what we can control is how we respond and whom we allow into our lives. The Stoics believed that wisdom is found in carefully choosing our associations, ensuring that we are aligned with those who share our values and encourage us to become better versions of ourselves. Consider the example of Seneca, who, despite his position of great power in the Roman Empire, chose to mentor and surround himself with people of integrity and wisdom. He believed that being in the company of virtuous individuals helps to refine one's character, much like how gold is refined in fire. In contrast, associating with those who indulge in vice or negativity can weaken our resolve and derail us from our path. As Epictetus noted, the key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best. The Stoics also emphasize the importance of limiting the influence of those who bring negativity or complacency into our lives. Just as you would avoid drinking from a polluted well, you should avoid relationships that contaminate your mind with toxic thoughts or unproductive habits. Surrounding yourself with people who encourage laziness or breed doubt will ultimately hinder your ability to master yourself. To take this lesson into your own life, reflect on the people you spend the most time with. Are they helping you become the person you aspire to be? If not, it may be time to make some changes. Find individuals who inspire you, challenge your thinking, and push you beyond your comfort zone. Distance yourself from those who drain your energy or fill your mind with negativity. In doing so, you will notice a profound shift in your mindset and your ability to take control of your own life. Imagine the freedom and empowerment that comes from consciously choosing the right influences. You will begin to see how your decisions improve, your discipline strengthens, and your resilience grows. By aligning yourself with the right people, you create an environment that nurtures self-mastery and personal growth. So today, take a moment to evaluate the influences in your life and commit to surrounding yourself with those who uplift and empower you, just as the Stoics would advise. 3. Focus on your response. In moments of adversity, it's not always the event itself that causes the most distress, but the way we internalize and react to it. Consider a situation where you feel like everything is slipping out of your control. Have you ever faced a challenge and thought, "Why is this happening to me?" Yet, Stoicism shifts the focus from the event to how you respond. The Stoics teach that our reactions, not circumstances, determine the course of our lives. Life today seems to bombard us with obstacles at every turn, whether through personal crises, workplace stress, or the demands of a modern lifestyle. In a world filled with uncertainty, it's easy to feel powerless. Yet, Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor, navigated the chaos of wars and political strife by centering himself in Stoic philosophy. He knew he could not control external forces, but he could control how he faced them. This principle remains as relevant now as it was centuries ago. By focusing on our inner resilience, we navigate through external storms with clarity. Emotions, especially in moments of crisis, can feel overwhelming. But Stoicism doesn't demand that we suppress these emotions. It invites us to acknowledge them and then choose how to act. Imagine facing an unexpected challenge like job loss. You might instinctively feel anger or fear. However, Stoicism teaches that the real power lies not in the feeling, but in the choice of response. Rather than letting emotions dictate your actions, you can choose to act with purpose and turn the setback into an opportunity for growth. How often do you let the events of your day-to-day life steer your emotions? Do you find yourself reacting impulsively only to regret your decisions later? When we pause to reflect on these questions, we begin to see that our reactions define us far more than the events themselves. Instead of letting external forces shape your life, what if you took charge of your responses, fostering a sense of calm and control? To bring Stoicism into practice, start by taking a breath when faced with adversity. Ask yourself, what is within my control in this situation? This moment of reflection can transform your reaction from one of frustration to one of thoughtful action. By doing this consistently, you cultivate resilience, navigating life's challenges with grace. When you master your response, you unlock a deeper sense of freedom. External events lose their power over you, and you gain control over how you move forward. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This timeless wisdom holds the key to living with both strength and serenity. Now consider your own life. How will you choose to respond the next time a challenge arises? 4. Say yes to what matters. There are moments when we find ourselves juggling too many obligations, losing sight of what truly holds value in our lives. Have you noticed how easily we agree to everything that comes our way, often without questioning its importance? This is where Stoic philosophy offers a guiding hand, reminding us that not every yes is worthy. Epictetus, one of the leading Stoic thinkers, wisely pointed out that true freedom lies not in doing everything but in choosing what is genuinely worth our time. Each yes is a commitment of energy, and this should be a mindful decision. In a world brimming with distractions, it's tempting to say yes without much thought. But Stoicism teaches us the importance of aligning our commitments with our deeper values and long-term goals. Today, with endless demands on our attention, being selective about our yes empowers us to focus on what really matters. We often overlook the fact that trying to do it all can leave us depleted and unfocused. By saying yes too frequently, you may find yourself spread thin, unable to excel in the areas that truly matter to you. Distinguishing between what's essential and what's not is a vital skill in navigating life successfully. When you concentrate on the necessary, it not only clears the path to success, but also offers a profound sense of inner peace and autonomy. Key lesson from Stoicism is the mastery of self, both in our actions and our thinking. Consider Seneca, another notable Stoic philosopher who faced immense political pressure. He consciously declined offers of power and prestige to focus on his personal ethics and intellectual endeavors. Seneca understood that each yes meant a deeper commitment to his core values. Only by prioritizing what truly mattered could he live a life of meaning and fulfillment. Bringing this idea into your own life doesn't have to be difficult. Take a few moments each day to reassess your commitments. Before agreeing to something new, ask yourself, does this bring me closer to my long-term goals? If it doesn't, practice the courage to say no. 5. Be a master of yourself. Self-discipline is key to mastering your emotions, actions, and decisions. This inner strength allows you to resist instant gratification and pursue long-term success. In moments when temptation whispers in your ear, what gives you the strength to stay on course? Reflecting on how often we face these challenges, it's worth considering the power behind each decision. When was the last time you stood firm, denying a fleeting pleasure for the sake of a more meaningful goal. These are the moments where true self-mastery begins, a principle deeply rooted in Stoicism and practiced by many of today's most successful people. Mastering oneself is not about occasional resolve, but about forging a lifelong discipline. In a world that constantly pushes us toward instant rewards, whether it's through the lure of social media or the convenience of modern comforts, choosing the path of long-term gain requires a powerful inner strength. As author James Clear reminds us, success is the product of daily habits, not once-in-a-lifetime transformations. This is the heart of self-discipline. It's the steady, consistent effort that helps us build habits leading to lasting success, even when momentary distractions abound. Think of Serena Williams, whose path to becoming one of the greatest athletes of our time wasn't just paved by talent, but by unwavering self-discipline. Serena often talks about the importance of controlling her emotions, both on and off the court. She knows the temptation to give in to frustration, yet her ability to stay focused despite the emotional storms around her is what sets her apart. "I don't want to focus on resilience or emotional control, but those are the keys to my success," she has said. It's that mastery of herself, her emotions and reactions, that has carried her to 23 Grand Slam victories. When you pause to reflect, consider this. What would change if you could consistently align your actions with your long-term aspirations? Think of the moments where you've been swayed by immediate gratification, like mindlessly scrolling through your phone during critical work hours. Each time you resist, no matter how small the act, you strengthen your self-discipline, and with it, your ability to master not just your actions, but your entire life. Now ask yourself, how much closer could you be to the person you want to become if self-discipline became your guiding force? Each decision to prioritize the harder, yet more rewarding path is a step toward becoming the master of your own destiny. Without discipline, we drift in the current of fleeting desires. With it, you steer your own ship toward the future you desire. Take that first step today. Identify one area in your life where more discipline is needed, be it staying focused during tasks, sticking to a workout routine, or limiting unnecessary distractions. Commit to this practice, and you'll soon notice how each choice strengthens your resolve. Self-discipline is not about perfection, but progress. Every time you choose the path of discipline, you get one step closer to mastering yourself. 6. Protect your time. What if time, the one thing we all possess in equal measure, was the key to mastering every other aspect of your life? When we talk about success or personal growth, we often overlook the most crucial element, time. The Stoics emphasized that while we have no control over how much time we are given, we do control how we spend it. Mastering the art of protecting your time can lead to greater achievements and, ultimately, a more fulfilling life. Think about it. Time is the only resource that, once lost, can never be reclaimed. Every single day we face distractions, whether it's the constant ping of our phones, the pressure of social obligations, or the never-ending stream of tasks on our to-do lists. In this hyper-connected world, managing our time effectively has become more than just a skill. It's a survival tactic. Imagine a world where your time is spent only on what truly matters to you. What if your schedule reflected not just your obligations, but your values and goals? Jeff Bezos, for example, is known for rigorously managing his time. He famously reserves his mornings for making the most important decisions, allowing him to focus his energy on what moves him closer to his long-term objectives. What can we learn from this? Simply put, we must be just as strategic with our own time. The first step toward reclaiming your time is to establish boundaries. Decide what matters most to you and make a daily commitment to prioritize those things. Similarly, in our own lives, we must learn to guard our time fiercely, whether that means declining an unnecessary meeting or carving out moments for personal reflection. When you start to guard your time, the benefits become immediately apparent. You gain not only a sense of control, but also the freedom to pursue what truly brings you joy and fulfillment. Instead of feeling pulled in countless directions, you'll experience a new sense of empowerment. This shift in perspective is at the heart of Stoic philosophy, gaining mastery over your own life by taking control of what you can, your time. Now is the moment to act. What will you do today to reclaim your time? It could be as simple as turning off your phone for an hour, or as bold as declining a commitment that doesn't serve your goals. Comment below and share your decision. Together, we can hold ourselves accountable and embrace the power of protecting our time. 7. Do the hard things. We often look at successful people and think their journey was smooth. But what if I told you that their path was filled with challenges that most of us would shy away from? Have you ever wondered why the hardest challenges often bring about the most profound transformation? What if, instead of avoiding difficulty, you embraced it and allowed it to shape you into something stronger? In a world where instant gratification is highly valued, choosing to do the hard things may seem counterintuitive, yet this is exactly what leads to greatness. The stories we admire the most are not of those who found everything easy, but of those who triumphed over adversity. Athletes like Serena Williams, who battled injuries and setbacks, or entrepreneurs like Elon Musk, who faced repeated failures, demonstrate that true greatness isn't achieved by coasting through life, but by tackling adversity head-on. Every challenge, whether physical, mental, or emotional, is an opportunity for growth. Overcoming it doesn't just make you stronger, it prepares you for the next challenge with increased courage and resilience. Think about how modern society encourages quick fixes and comfort. But deep down, you know that real progress is only made when you step out of your comfort zone. In today's fast-paced world, the pressures of work, relationships, and societal expectations can push you to your limits. But what if, instead of seeing these pressures as obstacles, you saw them as the very conditions necessary for your growth? Whether you're facing a tough situation at work or working through personal struggles, each challenge is a moment to strengthen yourself from within. This isn't just a theory reserved for the elite, it's a principle for everyone who wants to thrive. Ordinary people, just like you, can apply this Stoic mindset in their everyday lives. The next time you're confronted with a difficult task, pause and ask yourself this: what are the hard things you're avoiding? What would change in your life if you faced them head-on? When you commit to confronting your challenges, you grow not just in skill, but in character. You begin to understand that greatness isn't something you achieve overnight. It's something you earn by doing the hard things again and again. In the grand scheme of Stoic philosophy, the hard things are not detours, they are the path itself. And while this path requires effort and resilience, it also brings freedom. Freedom from fear, from self-doubt, and from the limitations you once placed on yourself. What hard things will you face today? The decision to take them on is the first step toward mastering yourself and ultimately mastering life. 8. Practice the art of reflection. How often do you take a step back and reflect on your day? Have you ever wondered how daily self-reflection could be the key to transforming your life, one small insight at a time? In the whirlwind of modern life, it's easy to get lost in the hustle and forget about personal growth. Yet, there is one powerful tool that can keep you grounded: self-reflection. The Stoics, ancient philosophers who valued discipline and self-mastery, believed that examining one's life is essential for continuous improvement. They practiced the art of reflecting on their thoughts, actions, and decisions daily. This act wasn't simply about looking back. It was about learning from the past to shape a better future. Today, in a world overwhelmed by distractions, the importance of self-reflection has only grown. Between the relentless flow of social media updates, urgent work emails, and the pressure to constantly do more, finding a moment of silence to reflect has become a rarity. However, amidst this chaos, taking time to look inward is crucial. It's more than just a momentary pause. It's an opportunity to recalibrate, to align with your true goals, and to ensure that you are not simply drifting through life. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once wrote, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Reflection helps us to break free from this cycle of imagined fears and anxieties by grounding us in the present and allowing us to objectively assess the challenges we face. By reflecting on your daily actions, you can identify patterns that may be holding you back and make deliberate adjustments. Ask yourself, what patterns in your life have you overlooked? How might things change if you took time each evening to assess your successes and areas for growth? Could daily reflection be the key to unlocking the progress you've been searching for? Starting tonight, take just 5 minutes before bed to reflect on your day. Write down 3 things you did well and 1 area where you can improve tomorrow. It's a small, simple habit, but when practiced consistently, it can lead to profound changes in your mindset and behavior. Over time, you'll begin to see the subtle shifts in how you approach challenges, how you manage stress, and how you make decisions. By practicing the art of reflection, you'll gain clarity not only on the experiences of each day, but also on the overall direction of your life. You'll no longer feel as though you're stuck in mindless routines or caught up in the rush of modern life. Instead, you'll live with intention and purpose, with each day bringing you closer to becoming the master of your own life. So I challenge you, commit to a week of daily reflection. Share your progress, your thoughts, and any insights you uncover. Let this small act of introspection be the starting point for a life of deliberate growth and self-mastery, following the wisdom of Stoic philosophy. 9. Let go of outcomes. Focus on effort. When life becomes overwhelming, it often feels like our achievements define us. Yet, beneath the surface, there's a more powerful truth waiting to be discovered. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by outcomes beyond your control? What if the key to lasting peace and resilience lies not in the result, but in your effort? In an era where the pressure to succeed is more intense than ever, many find themselves trapped by expectations. Yet, within Stoicism lies a timeless message. The path to inner peace is not paved by external outcomes, but by focusing on what we can control. Stoicism teaches that true mastery in life comes from directing our energy toward effort, attitude, and virtue, which leads to lasting peace and resilience in the face of any challenge. Results often overshadow the process, yet the journey is where true growth lies. We live in a results-driven culture where social media glorifies achievement but rarely shows the effort and failure behind it. People like Elon Musk or Serena Williams are often celebrated for their extraordinary accomplishments, but what truly sets them apart is their relentless focus on the process. Musk has repeatedly stated that failure is an option when pursuing innovative solutions, and Williams has faced countless setbacks in her career. Yet both emphasize effort, learning, and perseverance over the outcome. They embody the Stoic idea that success isn't in the win, but in the constant striving for improvement, regardless of how things turn out. We've all been in situations where the end result didn't reflect our effort. How we respond defines our growth. Think about a time when you poured your heart and soul into a project, only for the result to fall short. The frustration is palpable, isn't it? But what if we reframe this through a Stoic lens? If you gave your best, maintained your integrity, and aligned your actions with your values, then you've already succeeded. This shift in mindset liberates us from the burden of outcomes and allows us to embrace the journey. It's a powerful lesson that can transform how we approach our careers, relationships, and personal growth. At this point, reflect on your own experiences. Are there areas where you've been overly focused on the outcome, perhaps at work, in a relationship, or in a personal goal? How might your experience change if you prioritized effort and virtue over success? By shifting your focus to what you can control, you not only reduce the pressure, but also find a deeper sense of satisfaction and peace. This Stoic practice encourages us to let go of the illusion of control and embrace the freedom that comes from focusing on our effort. Taking small steps toward a mindset shift can create meaningful change. To start, choose one area of your life where you've been consumed by results. Consciously decide to value the effort you put in, the integrity you maintain, and the growth you experience along the way. Once you understand the power of letting go, you unlock a new way of living. By learning to let go of outcomes, you gain something far more valuable: the freedom to live fully in the present without being weighed down by what's beyond your control. You'll experience immediate benefits, like less stress and more fulfillment, as you focus on what truly matters: the effort you give, the virtues you uphold, and the lessons you learn. This shift empowers you to build resilience, not just in your personal life, but in everything you pursue. Ultimately, this is what Stoicism is all about: cultivating inner peace and strength in a world where outcomes are often uncertain. Finally, it's time to take action. Will you commit to this Stoic practice? Share one area of your life where you will begin focusing more on effort and less on outcome. 10. Live in alignment with your values. It's easy to lose sight of what truly matters in the hustle and bustle of daily life. Yet deep down, we all yearn for a life that feels true to who we are. Have you ever felt like you're moving through life on autopilot, acting according to expectations, but not truly connected to what matters most? Living in harmony with your values is more than just an ideal. It's the foundation of a meaningful and fulfilling existence. This alignment, a core teaching of Stoicism, nurtures not only integrity, but also resilience, empowering you to face life's inevitable challenges with strength and purpose. The Stoics believed that living according to one's nature, grounded in fundamental values, is essential for a virtuous life. They saw that when actions aligned with inner principles, it fostered a sense of purpose and clarity. For example, Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, frequently reminded himself to act in accordance with his values, despite the immense pressure of his position. By doing so, he found strength and integrity, serving as a model for navigating life's challenges without compromising his core beliefs. In the modern world, we may not rule empires, but we face countless demands that pull us in different directions. Social media, career pressures, and societal norms often make us question who we truly are and what we stand for. Stoicism offers a powerful remedy: focus on what matters most, regardless of external expectations. When we drift away from our values, we often feel disconnected or uneasy. But when we realign our actions with our beliefs, we restore that inner harmony and build resilience to withstand life's pressures. Take the Stoic practice of prosoche, or mindful attention. By reflecting on your actions and whether they align with your values, you can create a life that is both consistent and purposeful. If honesty is a core value, for example, the Stoic path would guide you to choose honesty, even when lying might offer an easier way out. Though challenging, Living truthfully creates long-term peace of mind and strengthens your inner character. One of the greatest benefits of living in alignment with your values is resilience. When you stay true to what you believe in, life's adversities don't sway you as easily. The Stoics knew this well, emphasizing that life's hardships are easier to bear when you live with integrity. By standing firm in your principles, you cultivate strength that helps you endure whatever challenges arise. If you want to start living more in alignment with your values, the first step is simple. Take time to reflect on what truly matters to you. Are your daily actions consistent with these values? Small adjustments, made intentionally, will gradually transform your life into one of greater authenticity and purpose. The immediate benefit is a sense of inner harmony, a mental clarity that can only come from knowing you are living in accordance with your core beliefs. 11. Embrace continuous learning. Have you ever noticed how quickly the world around you changes? How do you stay up to date and grow alongside it? In a world where advancements in technology, science and communication happen at lightning speed, the ability to adapt has never been more crucial. But how can we ensure that we not only keep up with these changes, but also thrive? The answer lies in continuous learning, a lifelong commitment to expanding our knowledge and skills. In today's fast-paced world, the most resilient individuals are those who embrace learning as a fundamental part of their identity. It's not just about keeping up with the latest trends or acquiring new technical skills. True mastery of life, as the Stoics remind us, comes from the recognition that knowledge is never complete. Learning doesn't stop when you leave school. In fact, that's when the real journey begins. Figures like Elon Musk exemplify this principle. Musk, despite leading multiple innovative companies, famously reads voraciously and teaches himself everything from rocket science to renewable energy technologies. His success isn't just the result of intelligence, but an ongoing hunger for knowledge that fuels his adaptability in facing new challenges. As the world shifts and changes, so do the demands placed on us. The jobs we hold today may be obsolete tomorrow, and the skills we once thought were indispensable might become irrelevant. This is why continuous learning isn't just a choice, it's a survival mechanism. With the rise of artificial intelligence and automation, those who continuously adapt by acquiring new skills are the ones who will remain indispensable. But how does continuous learning truly benefit us on a personal level? Think back to a time when you faced a situation that required you to learn something new. Maybe it was a career change, a personal project, or even a new hobby. How did that process make you feel? Chances are the act of learning made you feel more confident and capable. It expanded your horizons and gave you the tools to face challenges with greater ease. By continuously learning, you allow yourself to stay adaptable, to see the world through new lenses, and to remain relevant in an ever-changing landscape. What if we all committed to learning something new every day, even for just 15 minutes? Whether it's reading an article, listening to a podcast, or watching a documentary, these small steps compound over time, leading to significant personal and professional growth. The immediate benefits of continuous learning are undeniable. Not only do you become more adaptable, but you also gain a sense of control and confidence in facing the unknown. So what will you learn this week? Take a moment to reflect on one skill or piece of knowledge you want to acquire. Share your commitment with others, and let's build a community of lifelong learners. In conclusion, we've explored the profound wisdom of Stoic philosophy and how its principles. By incorporating these practices, you'll gain control over your emotions, embrace adversity as a path to growth, and live with a greater sense of purpose and inner calm. Now, it's your turn to apply these Stoic practices to your own life. Start small. perhaps with daily reflection, or by consciously responding to challenges with a Stoic mindset. Share your journey in the comments below, and if this video resonated with you, drop a 1 in the comments section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel for more content on Stoicism and mastering yourself in life. Thank you for watching.